If you love a good haul, this is the video for you. That's all I'm saying. Before we get into the video, I want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're into, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So, as you can tell by the title, this is a fall fragrance haul. But not only is it a fall fragrance haul, it's my birthday fragrance haul. So when you guys are seeing this, my birthday will be tomorrow. And so what I did was purchase a bunch of fragrances for myself, more than I usually do. And I've been saving them for my birthday. So some of these fragrances I've had for like a month or so. And I've just been waiting to wear them. They were my birthday gift, so I felt like I cannot wear them until my birthday. So I am very excited to break into these packages because now I can finally start wearing these fragrances. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the fragrances. So I have this big box of fragrances here and I am just grabbing. So these will be in no particular order. So the first one that I have here is from Xerjoff, and this is from the Casamarati line. This is Bouquet Ideale. And as you can see, this one is still wrapped up. So half of these fragrances I have smelled but not allowed myself to wear yet because it wasn't my birthday. And then half of them I have not smelled, so let's hope they work out. So this first one I have not smelled. Let's open it up. So there it is. And real quick, the reason I decided to do this haul this way is because since it's my birthday, I wanted to feel like I was opening all brand new gifts. Even though I purchased these myself, well, some of my husband's money too, but you know what I mean. These were not sent to me from anybody. I still wanted it to feel like this is one of my birthday gifts. So yeah, anyway. So this is what it looks like. Let's open it up. So I got the 30 ml bottle. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, then you probably know that the Casamarati line from Xerjoff, I don't really like their larger bottles except for Italica because they have the pictures on them and I'm just not into that. So yeah, I prefer the 30 ml bottles. Plus, a lot of times when I get fragrances, I try to get the smallest bottle available because I have so many fragrances. So this is what the fragrance looks like. And I believe this is supposed to be like a spicy floral. Can't quite remember what the notes are gonna be, so let's sniff it out together. I'm so nervous, y'all, and excited. Okay, so yes, this is a spicy floral scent. I feel like I smell something like nutmeg. It's a little bit sweet. Not really sure what type of floral is in this. Of course, I will be putting the key notes here as per usual. And like guys, this is my first time smelling some of these. So, you know, take that into account if you're thinking about any of these fragrances. This is literally my first time smelling a lot of these. So, okay, this is really pretty. It's actually a lot more wearable than what I expected. I think I expected it to be like very deep and dark, but I feel like this is a good daytime sip. And even though it's a floral, it smells like a fall floral. Yeah, I really like this. I'll have to play with it on the skin and see if it works well with my body chemistry, but so far I really like it. It's really pretty and a lot more wearable than what I expected. So yeah, the first one is Bouquet Ideale. So since we did that one Xerjoff, I might as well go ahead and do the other Xerjoff. This one comes in this box and let's open it up. So inside of that box was this box. I love Xerjoff packaging. It is extra, but I love it. And then inside that box was this box. And let's open it up. Now this fragrance has been talked about by so many of you guys. So many of you all have recommended it to me and I am super excited to get my nose on this. This one I've been sitting on for probably close, at least a month, I know. So I was very excited to open this. So let's open it. Here it is. Ooh. I'm glad I was careful because it could have fallen out. This is Xerjoff Ivory Root. Now, this fragrance is part of the Join the Club collection. And I think with all of these fragrances in this collection, they don't actually release the notes on these. So it's a mystery. So I'm just gonna go off what I smell. If I can find some notes anywhere, I will put them up there, but take those notes with a grain of salt because I believe Xerjoff has said that these notes are supposed to be like a mystery or something. So we shall see if I like it. I think I will love this one because so many of y'all have recommended this, and like a lot of you all that watch my videos have the same taste as me, so I trust your opinion. So let's see. Okay, this is interesting. So it's spicy, it's a little bit of citrus, but with vanilla and some deeper, something deeper and spicy in this. Almost, I don't know if it's tobacco. If it is tobacco, it's not a sweet tobacco. So this scent to me smells kind of like a spicy vanilla with some interesting spices though, not like the average spicy vanilla. Okay, I am really liking this. This is very interesting. This is different than what I expected. I kind of expected this to smell more gourmand, and I'm kind of glad that it doesn't, just because I feel like this is more interesting and will stand out more in my collection. So I am excited to wear this. I also feel like this is unisex. It's not like overly sweet. It's definitely a gourmand, but it's not super sweet. It's more, there's something very, I don't want to say sharp, I guess more like fresh and zingy in this fragrance. I cannot wait to wear these, y'all. So I can't spray these on my skin because, I mean, obviously I have too many fragrances to try that I'm not going to be able to spray them on my skin. So keep your eyes peeled for future videos featuring these fragrances, because, you know, when you smell it on a blotter card, it's totally different than smelling it on your skin. But so far, we are winning. So next up, let's go with a fragrance that I've already smelled and I've actually already talked about, but it is part of this haul. And I know a lot of you all don't watch my single fragrance videos, so I wanted to include it in this haul as well. So I am talking about Kilian Apple Brandy. So I have a video all about this. This has been getting the rounds on YouTube lately because it's a new one from Kilian. It's part of the Liquors collection, so it comes in this beautiful bottle that looks like a liquor glass. Like a whiskey glass or something, I don't know. But this one I've actually worn, obviously, because I've tested it, and I actually wore it yesterday too. So I kind of cheated with this one, but all in all, it's still part of my birthday gift to myself. So yes, this is a beautiful, like fresh, boozy scent. It does have a bit of a minty quality to it. It does smell like apple brandy in the background, but it's a lot fresher than what I expected and what a lot of you probably expected. So if you're looking for like a heavy boozy scent, this is not it. This is definitely a fresher take on apple brandy. And I really love the smell of it. To me, the performance is not the best, but I'm gonna keep playing around with it and see if I can get it to work better and see if it performs better on my skin in the colder weather. But I love the smell of it. Not gonna spend a lot of time on this because I have a whole video already about this, but I did want to share it in this haul. And then speaking of Kilian, I also picked up Verte. I'm thinking I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm trying, guys, forgive. But this was also released with apple brandy. And to me, this seems to be the least popular of the two, but I'm gonna tell you guys, when I got this in the mail, I got it after apple brandy. I got it in the mail. I had to smell it, y'all. I had to, because I knew I was filming this video, but I couldn't wait. I had to smell it. I have not sprayed it on my skin at all. Well, I did spray it on my hand. I cheated just slightly, but I haven't worn this fragrance. And I have to tell y'all, I'm impressed. So this is what the bottle looks like. And this one is based on the note of absinthe, I believe. Now, my husband actually just bought some absinthe the other day, so I've been sniffing it. Previous to that, I didn't know what absinthe smelled like, but it does kind of have that licorice type smell to it. So this won't be for everybody, but I love it. Now, this smells like licorice, but also it smells like there may be some amber in this. This is definitely a heavier scent, and I can definitely see how some people would say this leans masculine. When I first smell this, it does not smell the same, but it gives me the same type of vibe as MFK Grand Soir. They don't smell the same, but the way that it feels like all encompassing, if you've ever smelled Grand Soir and apply that to your skin, then you know what I'm talking about. Grand Soir makes you feel like it's covering you everywhere, right? It's not overpowering, but it feels like it's everywhere. I don't know how to explain it. This gives me that same kind of vibe, just spraying it on my hand. I will say I sprayed it on the top of my hand, washed my hand several times, and I smelled it for literal hours, like probably like 4 hours. And all I did was like one little squirt, not even a full spray, like one little squirt here, washed my hands multiple times, and yeah, I smelled it for hours. So I am so excited to wear this, and I'm glad I picked it up. But I will tell you, it's not going to be for everybody. So if you can smell this in store, definitely try. Also, if you're a man watching this video, then this might be a good option for you as well. Because like I said, this does lean slightly masculine, even though I believe it's unisex. And I don't think it's too masculine for me. I could definitely see that some people probably think this is too masculine. So yeah, this is Verte. So we might as well keep moving on the Kilian train. And next up I have Intoxicated. And I did mention this in my Kilian video. I had a sample or a travel size of Intoxicated, and I finally decided to get the bottle. I'm super excited to finally be able to wear this fully. I mean, I've worn it before because I've used my sample or my travel spray. But I don't know, with the travel sprays, I don't always reach for them. So I'm excited to have a full-size bottle because I love the smell of this. So this is what the packaging looks like. Typical Kilian box. It opens up like a book. And there you have the fragrance sitting inside. This one is in the black and gold packaging, which I happen to really love. So there's a close-up on that bottle, but it is gorgeous. Now this is a creamy, like coffee and cardamom scent. It is spicy, but also kind of sweet, and it just has a lot of different nuances in it. I love this one. It's not gonna be for everybody, again, but I think if you like coffee fragrances, this is definitely one you need to smell. I think this is probably one of the coffee fragrance standards in my opinion. So I'm glad to finally have a full bottle in my collection. I can't wait to wear this. But again, it's not going to be for everybody. This is definitely unisex as well. So yeah, I'm excited to wear this when it gets a little colder. So I just had to get up because I accidentally just sprayed Intoxicated on my hand. What was I thinking? And yeah, it was too strong. So I had to get up and try to scrub it off. I can still smell it a little bit though. But I think I've gotten enough off that it's not going to interfere with the rest of these fragrances. So let's keep going. This is a long video, y'all. I'm sorry it's so long, but it is what it is. So the next fragrance that I have is from L'Artisan Parfumeur, and this is Noir Exquis. So it looks like this. Now this one I purchased from fragrancebuy.ca, and I'm hoping it's gonna be in one of the newer bottles because they're just prettier in my opinion. But if not, it's okay. I got it for a really good deal, but the newer bottles are definitely prettier than the older ones. Yeah, unfortunately this is the older bottle, but it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad at all. So this is what the bottle looks like. The newer bottle is more black. I have one of their other fragrances, but this one actually looks really nice. So it looks better in person than it did on the internet. So this is Noir Exquis. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I think this has been compared to By the Fireplace, but I don't know. I've never smelled it, so let's smell it together. Okay, so I definitely smell something nutty in this. I don't know if it's hazelnut or like chestnut, but there's something nutty. It's definitely a little bit milky or creamy, and it's a little spicy, but not too much, and it's sweet. I like this. To me, it doesn't smell like By the Fireplace. Of course, I'm not wearing this, so, you know, take this with a grain of salt. But I can see how some people can get that vibe. If I compared it to By the Fireplace, it definitely kind of gives that marshmallow by the fireside type vibe, but this is lighter and sweeter and less spicy. So if By the Fireplace is too much for you, this may be an option. This is really nice, y'all. I like this. It's kind of sweet and a little bit airy, even though it has those kind of heavy scents. So this is probably going to be more wearable for me than By the Fireplace. I love By the Fireplace, but that scent is so heavy that I can only wear it on cold days or if I'm going to be inside in a controlled temperature environment, because if not, it's too much. It has given me a headache trying to wear it when it was hot outside. So yeah, I love this. Okay, I'm excited. I was a little bit nervous about this one because it gets mixed reviews, but I'm liking this so far. So that is Noir Exquis by L'Artisan Parfumeur. So the next fragrance is another one that I have never smelled, and this is from Serge Lutens. This is 5 o'clock All Gingembre. Some of these pronunciations are so hard for me. All right, so here's what the bottle looks like. This is my third fragrance from Serge Lutens. So they come with these little like stopper tops on them. I don't save them, but I think that if you wanted to travel with the bottle, it may be better to travel with something like this, but I can't keep up with them. So I don't save them, I just throw them away. But then you can screw on the other top, the atomizer, which has a cap. So there we go. Now we're all set up. So let's go ahead and spray this baby. And I know there's supposed to be ginger in this fragrance, which is why I picked it up, but I can't really remember any other notes for it. So, it is spicy ginger. It's not sweet. It definitely smells like a fresh ginger. It also smells like there's some other type of citrus in this. Yeah, this is just a very like spicy ginger citrus type scent. I like it. I can't wait to wear this one. It smells different than what I expected. I expected it to be a little bit sweeter. I don't know why, because I don't remember the notes. But this smells kind of fresh and zingy, very energizing. I like this. I love ginger. So this is definitely, ginger is definitely the main player in this. So if you don't like ginger, not for you, but I love this. It reminds me of Ginger Picante that I have from Guerlain. But Ginger Picante definitely smells, I feel like Ginger Picante is slightly sweeter, smells more like ginger candy, whereas this smells like more like ginger root. Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to wear this, guys. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good because a lot of these fragrances I can wear like right now, even though it's not cold yet. We don't get the typical fall weather for a couple months. I can still wear these and not feel like I'm overwhelmed, and they'll just put me in the fall mindset. Oh my gosh, I am excited. Anyway, let me calm down. This is 5 o'clock Old Gingembre. Don't worry, all the names will be listed down below with links as well. So the next fragrance is one that I actually ordered off Mercari. So I smelled it because I wanted to make sure it's a real thing. I have smelled this fragrance in store before as well. But yeah, so I've smelled it, but I haven't actually worn it yet. This is from the Armani Prive line, and it is Blue Turquoise. Now mine is a tester, so it's in a tester box. But let me show you this beauty. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, my lame side is coming out. I'm sorry, guys, but this has been on my wish list since I picked up Bleu Lazuli. I was actually in between picking up that one and this one, but I picked up Bleu Lazuli first. So I've been wanting this for a while, and so I found it for a great price and finally decided to get it. Also, Armani still sells these, but they go in and out of stock so often that they're really hard to find, and I haven't been able to find them recently on other department stores' websites. So yeah, I don't know if they're getting rid of these, but I wanted to go ahead and get it before it was unavailable. So yes, this fragrance is supposed to be like a salty vanilla, but with some incense to it as well. So it's supposed to have some depth to it and be a unisex fragrance. And that is what I get. Like, honestly, I haven't worn this, but I can definitely smell the saltiness in this. So if you don't like salty fragrances, this is not for you, because I feel like the saltiness is the most prominent in this. But then you have that depth from the incense. So if you think about a fragrance like Vanilla Vibes from Juliet Has a Gun, y'all know I love that one. To me, that one is more of a beachy feel. This one is more of a beach at night feel. Like, it smells kind of beachy, but not so much so. So I feel like this is year-round appropriate, honestly, because the depth from the incense really just kind of rounds this fragrance out. I really, really like the way this smells. I'm ready to wear this. In a way, it kind of does remind me of Bleu Lazuli. They don't smell the same, but I feel like they have maybe the same DNA. Like, I kind of feel like they smell like they could be flankers of each other. So yeah, I'm excited to wear this. And again, this is one that I feel like I could probably wear year round, and I can probably wear like tomorrow, even though it's still 80 something degrees. So yeah, Armani Prive Bleu Turquoise. So next up is one that I've been interested in since it came out. And I finally decided to get it because I found it for a good price. This is from Jean Paul Gaultier and it's Belle Eau de Parfum Intense. So it comes in this can. I really should have opened this beforehand because I feel like these cans are always hard to open, but let's see. Okay, so that was extremely hard to open. I don't know, I like the idea of these cans, but I feel like they're always so hard to open that I usually end up denting them and I just throw them away because I'm not gonna store my fragrance in this, so I don't know. But I picked up the 30 ml bottle. Let me take the little safety clip off. All right, so this is what the bottle looks like. And again, this is a 30 ml bottle. I almost picked up the larger bottle because I think the larger bottle looks better and it was a better price. But I don't know, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna love this fragrance, so I just went ahead and went with the small one. I did have the original Belle and I sold it because it just didn't wow me. I liked it, but it wasn't anything that I ever felt like reaching for, so I'm hoping that I like this one better. Oh my gosh, this smells really good. So this one is better. Already I can tell you that. So for me, the original Belle, I could smell like pear in it. This one, to me, the pear smells better. Like it smells more well-rounded. In the other one, I felt like the pear was a little bit sharp. And let me just go ahead and say, I don't always like pear, the note of pear. So keep that in mind. But this one, the pear smells really good and delicious. Like pear dripping in syrup. This is sweet. I love this. Yeah, I love this. This is really good. I'm surprised because I was honestly on the fence about getting this, even though I've been interested. I love this. This is like a sweet, syrupy pear. There's definitely something deeper and darker. I believe it may be tonka? Tonka or vanilla? Yeah, probably tonka. Yeah, I like this. Ooh. Now this smells like a sexy scent. This smells like something a man would want to smell on a woman because it just smells very like inviting, and I feel like a lot of men like sweet scents. And although this is sweet, it's not childlike sweet. This is good. It is a really sweet one though, so yeah, I'm excited to wear this. I think this will be a good date night fragrance, and I definitely think it's good for the fall. And I could probably wear it nighttime year round, but definitely fall, day or night will work perfectly. Yeah, so that is Belle Le Parfum Intense. All right, so the next fragrance I have talked about, so we're not gonna spend a lot of time on it, but I did want to include it because I picked it up thinking of my birthday. And this is from Kayali, and this is Invite Only Amber 23. Now I have cheated with this one because obviously I wore it to test and I've worn it a couple times since then, but I put it away with my birthday stuff so that I wouldn't continue wearing it because technically it's supposed to be a birthday gift to me. So this fragrance is boozy, it is spicy, has a little bit of oud in there. There is some cherry in there, but I tell you, when I spray it on my skin, I don't get the cherry, but I know a lot of people do. And this fragrance is a unisex fragrance. It's not gonna be for everyone. It's not super feminine. I definitely smell the honey in this as well. I will link my video talking all about this fragrance if you want to hear about it, but I wanted to include it because I did pick it up recently. So that is Invite Only Amber 23 from Kayali. So the next fragrance I actually picked up at the same time as Ivory Root, and this is from Lancome as part of their Maison Lancome line. It's my first one. This is Lavandes Trianon. Now this fragrance has been kind of hard to find. I'm not sure if it's fully discontinued, but I ended up finding it at fragrancebuy.ca and it had been on my wish list, so I went ahead and picked it up when I saw it. So I've just been sitting on this for over a month. But this is what the gorgeous bottle looks like. Sorry if you guys are getting a lot of reflection there, but what can we do? So that's what the bottle looks like. It is gorgeous. It feels very well made, heavy. I like it. So let's see. I sprayed this a while ago, but I don't really remember what it smelled like. I know I liked it. All right, so this is lavender, obviously. But there's definitely something green to this as well. And something kind of, I don't know if it's milky about this. It doesn't smell like a sweet cream or something, but it smells like some sort of milky nature to this. I kind of think this fragrance is a little bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. I do have to wear this one and see what I think about it, but when I sprayed it that first time, I remember spraying it and smelling it and kind of unsure about it. Walked away, came back, and really liked how it smelled. But, you know, I don't really have experience on this one. I definitely think this is unisex, because the lavender to me kind of smells like the lavender that you would smell in a lot of men's fragrances. But there's the creaminess as well, so I feel that that kind of feminizes it a little bit. But this one is the one that I have the big question mark about so far. So I do have to wear this and let you guys know what I think about it, but I'm excited to be able to play with it because I'm always liking to try like different things. So I feel like sometimes you have to step outside your box of what you always love and just try different things. And this is one I have been wanting to try, even though I knew it would be kind of a step away from the type of fragrances that I usually get. But I'm excited to play with it. It doesn't smell horrible, but there's something that's kind of odd about it to me. So I have to wear this and fill y'all in later. All right, we're on the very last fragrance, guys. I know this is a long video, so hopefully you're still watching. But this is from Amouage. This one has been on my list for a while, and because it was my birthday, I decided to pick it up. But this is Portrayal Woman. Now, this fragrance is one that I was a little bit scared to try because I'm pretty sure the main note is tuberose, and I don't always like tuberose. So let's see what it smells like. All right, so here's the box. Hopefully you guys can see it. I had to turn on my lights today because it's very gloomy outside, but let's open this up. Let me put this down before I drop it. All right, here's what the gorgeous bottle looks like. This bottle is just what dreams are made of. Look at that. It's this beautiful iridescent. I love it. This is one of the prettiest bottles I've ever seen. So it's iridescent and it kind of looks completely see-through, but it's not. It is translucent. You can see through it. But if you were to see this bottle in person, you would be able to see it's kind of a mirror effect to it. It is gorgeous. And then the top is this beautiful gunmetal. So I hope I love it, guys. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but hey. Here goes nothing. Okay, I like this. So this is really pretty. I am so excited. Okay, so I definitely smell the tuberose. It also smells a little bit vintagey. So I know this would not be for everybody. I happen to like some vintage type fragrances. Not all of them though, but this one definitely has a vintage feel to it. If you've ever smelled Blossom Love from Amouage, I feel like it puts me in the same mindset as that. But this one focuses on tuberose, but there is something in there. It kind of smells like jasmine, but there's also a sweetness to it, a floral sweetness. And also there's something kind of candy-like or bubblegum-like. Yeah, like a bubble, I guess this is what one of those bubblegummy tuberoses, but not overly sweet. If you've ever smelled Mancera Velvet Vanilla, this is similar, but Velvet Vanilla is a lot more sweet in my opinion, a lot more in your face. This to me smells a lot more smooth and more interesting. I love Velvet Vanilla, but this one definitely smells more interesting. There's definitely some other components to it. I'm not sure of the notes in this fragrance. I honestly don't remember it at all. But there is something that is giving it some depth to it, and I don't know what it is. I don't remember the notes, but yeah, I like this. This is interesting. So with Amouage fragrances, I always have to play with them on my skin. A lot of their fragrances are pretty complex, and so I don't recommend blind buying them, even though I blind bought all of mine. But I wouldn't recommend it. Do as I say and not as I do, guys. But this is really good. I can't wait to wear this and see how this wears on the skin, because I feel like with all perfumes, you have to try them out on your skin, but especially with Amouage. But so far, so good. I'm really loving the way this smells. So I am excited. Yay! I feel like this is a really successful haul. I mean, I took chances, but I feel like most of them paid off. The only one I'm questioning is the Lavandes Trianon. But we're gonna wear that and see how it goes. But I am excited to wear all of these fragrances. I appreciate if you have hung around to the end of this video. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever done, but hey, it's my birthday and I picked up a lot of fragrances. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've picked up any fragrances recently for fall, let us know down below. Also, if you have any of these fragrances, what do you think of them? I would like to know down below as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe and follow me over on Instagram, where I always give you guys sneak peeks. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.